Mom's out catting around. Man, can you believe that someone had dirty dishes in the bottom of the hamper?
Jake. That little scamp.
Knock, knock. Is your mom back from her coffee date yet?
Oh, yeah, she's back. I'm just preparing for surgery.
I don't see why they had to go out for coffee. I mean, that's what she and I do together. But I'm okay, because if this guy works out, it'll mean that I set Reba up with the love of her life. We'll bond over her first kiss, their first fight, where I'll have to comfort her. There, Reba. Let it out.
Hello, loved ones. Barbara Jean.
So, how did it go?
Well, I have to say that was one of the best afternoons I've had in a long time.
Real happy for you, Mrs. H, but Cheyenne and I are going to the movies, so trash needs to be taken out. Dishes are in the hamper. See ya.
Whoa. Hang on, you didn't let me finish. He also asked me out for dinner tonight, so you guys will have to stay in.
What? This is so unfair. You know what? After I've done today, I'm not cooking dinner.
Believe me, Cheyenne, nobody wants that.
Well, seeing as I played Cupid on this one, when do I get to meet Mr. Wonderful?
Didn't I already set you up with a man?
See, Jake, when I ask, how was your day? And you say, fine, that is not real communication. I mean, friends talk to each other, even after they've made new friends. So something I wish your mother knew. Now, I have told you the story about how I got fired from a llama ranch because I sang to the animals, okay? Now, the least you could do is just tell me one lousy thing about your day. Reba? Oh, crap.
Let me guess. Reba's out on a date again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Third night this week.
Please send me home.
Sorry, buddy. I'm sure your mom will be back soon. Listen, why don't you go hang out with Henry?
Honey, I'm worried about that boy. Being abandoned by his mother is causing him to shut down emotionally.
Oh, come on, Barbara Jean. You made him watch your DVD of The Way We Were 3 times. He's not shutting down. He's playing dead.
Fine. All right, it's me. I miss her. This morning I had coffee with her photo. Reba!
Sorry, love to chat. Don't have anything to say. Jake, let's go!
So, Reba, how was your date with this so-called really great guy?
Oh, wonderful. We had dinner and caught an early movie.
Reba, you need to slow down. This is just happening too fast. You need to see other people. I'm available.
No, I'm not going to slow down or see other people. As hard as it is to believe, I have found someone wonderful. Someone who appreciates me. Someone I think I could spend the rest of my life with. As a matter of fact, I think I'm in love. It's about time. Don't you know they're in here talking to me?
Are you really in love, Mom?
Jake, can you keep a secret?
Am I gonna have a little brother?
Sit down. Jake, I'm not in love. I'm not even seeing anybody. I'm just pretending to go out on these dates so I can have a little alone time for me. Take a break from the loony bin.
I hear you. Dad and I didn't really join the Scouts.
Really? Then what do you guys do every Saturday?
Hey, are we keeping secrets here or not?
The fence trick, telling him folding laundry's fun, but he's no idiot. Hey, Cheyenne, did you know folding laundry is good for your skin?
Hey, has Reba left for her date yet?
No, she's in the kitchen, which is spotless thanks to me, and she better not be making a mess in there!
Hey, Barbara Jean, did you know that folding laundry lifts and firms your buttocks?
Yeah, right. So, have you two met this guy your mom's been dating?
No, and I'm beginning to think that's a little weird.
Yeah, well, I, for one, I'm not going to trust this guy until he comes to the house, meets the family, and starts picking up his share of the chores around here.
This is just so ridiculous. You know, I can give her everything a man can.
Yeah, look. Reba clearly does not want us to meet this guy. That's not really fair to him. So I think we should track down this guy and see what he wants.
That's a good idea. Okay, I got a plan to figure out where she's going tonight. Watch and learn.
Hey, Van, you know what? I think it really does feel firmer.
So, Reba, where are you going tonight?
Reverse psychiatry. Nice.
What do you want to know?
We need to know where you're gonna go, just in case we need to call you, just in case of an emergency.
Yeah.
I have my cell.
Well, what if you're having dinner in the mountains and we can't reach your cell?
There are no mountains in Houston, Van.
Well, what if you're having dinner in an underground bunker made of lead?
We'll sit by an underground window.
She's got an answer for everything. Okay, plan B. Here's what we do.
Yeah.
We call her cell, we record the background noise, we have it analyzed by a restaurant sound expert. Bam, we got him.
Hello? Yeah? Yes. Hi. Yes, thank you very much. That was Petit Jacques calling to confirm Mom's dinner reservation tonight.
Okay, here's what we do. Okay. We call Petit Jacques. We record the background noise. And we have it analyzed by a restaurant.
Get in the car.
Here to watch Elizabeth for a little bit.
Sure, she gets $50 an hour.
What? No way. $7 an hour and she could talk on the phone to the other witches in the coven.
Diane, we don't need to negotiate with him. He's tiny and I can throw him.
I speak for Kira, and the price just went to $60. Want to throw me now, Van?
Can I buy you some dinner to go with that wine?
Oh, no thanks.
No, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were with someone.
Oh, I'm not. Well, I am sort of, but not really. But thanks, but no.
Something tells me you're going to have a hard time deciding on an entree.
What are y'all doing here? You're going to ruin my date.
Oh, yeah? It was such a great date. How come you're reading a book? Oh, Lord. He's a writer.
That's right. He's a writer.
Oh, Reba, I see through your facade. Your date stood you up.
What kind of a guy has a chance to be with you and then leaves you? At the table.
Look, guys, my date did not stand me up, okay?
Well, we're not leaving until we meet him.
Okay, all right, fine. He's, ah, there he is. Excuse me. Oh, okay. I changed my mind. I want dinner.
What?
Yeah, that's, my family over there. They're all crazy. My name is Reba, and if you would pretend to be my boyfriend, then they'll probably leave me alone, okay? Now go. Smile. Get your drink. Here we go. Here he is. This is, my date. Date, this is my family.
Well, you certainly know your way around a bar. Thanks for taking the 12 steps over here.
I'm Brock, the ex. the shoes to fill.
I'm Ted. I'm Irina's boyfriend.
Her name's Reba.
He calls me Irina because I remind him of a Russian princess.
You're so cute.
Hey, what do you say we ditch this place? Go back to the house. Mrs. H can whip up some supper, and you can start folding some sheets.
So, Ted, Reba hasn't really talked about you. So talk.
Okay, well, I like fishing.
Me too.
You do not.
Do now.
She's my little fish girl.
Oh, that's me. Yellow. No, Jake, we did not talk about overtime. I swear I will throw you.
So, Ted. Tell me about Ted.
Well, my name's Ted, and I'm a bicycle salesman from Ottawa. I'm only in the States part-time.
Canada. Land of scam artists.
I thought you were a writer.
No. Rider. A bicycle rider. Oh, you thought I meant book writer?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's funny. I'd never date a book writer. No, they're worse than musicians.
You're from Canada? But that's so far away.
Beautiful place. You'll like it, Reba.
Really?
What do you say? You want to get married?
Well, Ted, this is a little odd.
No, she does not.
Barbara Jean.
I love this woman, and I'm taking her to Canada.
Ted. Oh, yeah? Well, I love her more, and if I can't have her, no one can.
Okay, you can have her.
All right, fine. All right, looks like I'm paying overtime. Can we speed this up, people? Todd, get in the car. You're moving in.
Okay, that's it. Ted is not my boyfriend. I don't have a boyfriend. The person I was dating was me.
Well, then who's this guy?
Well, my name really is Ted, but I'm not a Canadian bicycle salesman. I was just trying to be weird enough to scare off your family. Good luck.
So, Reba, you never had a date?
Yeah, I did. I had a date set up with the zookeeper, but he never showed. But as I was sitting there by myself, I realized something. I realized that I like spending time by myself. But I'm always so busy taking care of y'all that I never get the chance to do that.
Well, Mrs. H, you know what's a great way of spending time with yourself? Folding clothes.
I need some time away from the house. And if that means going out reading a book or learning French, well, I don't think that's such a big deal, and it's not too much to ask.
We're sorry, Mom. I guess we didn't realize how much you did around the house till we had to do it ourselves.
Yeah, we learned a valuable lesson. It only cost me $80 and an iPod.
You gave him my iPod? You have better back.
Well, Reba, glad you weren't dating a con man. And when you do find someone, I hope he's at least as handsome and well put together as I am. Well, you deserve it.
Thanks, Brock. But I hope he doesn't have your bird legs.
You still think about him, don't you?
I'll be out in a minute, Tweety. Look, Reba, I'm really sorry that we all came down here tonight to ruin your date. I learned something about myself that I don't like very much. Turns out, I would rather you were unhappy in all mine than happy with somebody else. Does that make me a bad person?
Oh, Barb Jean. Of course it does.
It's just that I know that someday you're going to meet someone special, and I'm just going to have to find a way to deal with the loss of my best friend.
You know, Barb Jean, I realized something a long time ago. No matter where I go or who I meet or how many times I change my phone number, You'll hunt me down like a dog. Well, thanks, Ted. You're a good sport. You know, my family seems a little weird, but that's only at first impression. They're also dangerous.
My family's crazy, too.
Really?
But after meeting yours, I think I'll call mine.
Hey, by the way, what do you do for a living?
I'm a musician.
Hey, I just went to the kitchen and got these myself. Hey, Reba, aren't you glad I invited Ted to come over?
Yeah, and we're so glad you stayed.
Isn't she a pistol? You know, I was just thinking that if you two like each other, technically, I introduced you.
That's true. Reba never would have invited me over if she didn't want you to go away.
I know. Isn't life funny? You know what else is funny? This one time, Reba and I went bowling. It's hilarious. Oh, okay, I get it. You two want to be alone. All right, Reba, you and I, we'll catch up later, okay? Maybe we can have dinner here sometime. Without Ted. Call me.
Pass? I offer you what could be the chance of a lifetime, and you say pass?
Wait a minute. This could be a chance of a lifetime?
Yes.
Oh, pass.
Oh, wait a minute. All right, you're actually starting to annoy me. Why pass?
Because Mrs. H, the housing market is falsely inflated right now, full of untrained speculators, and the bubble is going to burst at any second. To quote Federal Reserve Chairman Alan Greenspan, the froth is on the market.
Do you understand anything you just said?
I understand when an old geezer in a suit talks about money, I listen.
Hey, listen. Honey, you're my son-in-law, and I hate to get rich and you just stay poor.
But we're going to get all your money when you die anyway, so 6 of 1.
Okay, what's going on with you? You've always loved risky stuff. I mean, you were the ones that always going around putting forks into toasters.
Yes, but when I put a fork in a toaster, I get a payoff. An English muffin. Or that one time I watch. But the thing that you're talking about doesn't have a payoff.
How can you say that? Do you have any idea how much money David Dingbat is making flipping these houses?
Yeah, but David Dingbat has something that you don't have.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
Stones.
Stones?
Stones. Cojones. Brass ones. He doesn't just talk about doing things. He does them.
I'm going to do that, too.
Oh, Mrs. H, no, you're not. With all due respect, you say this every time. You see somebody else taking a risk that works out for them, and then you're like, hey, I want to do that too. But at the end of the day, you just can't pull the trigger.
Well, pardon my French, but that's buffalo droppings. You think I don't have stones? Watch this.
Those aren't stones. These are stones. Coffee ground with a hint of eggshell.
You're wrong about me, Van. And to prove it, I guarantee you that I will buy a house to flip within the week.
You're serious? 1 week?
1 week. I promise.
All right, deal. 1 week or 7 days, whichever comes first.
No problem. I'll get us a house before you can say I wished I hadn't eaten that garbage banana.
All I'm saying is we wouldn't have missed the opera if you had stopped and asked for directions.
I know. I get it. Let it go.
I mean, we didn't even have to pull over. We've got this stupid Econo Star. All you have to do is push a button and a person comes on to help you. Watch how easy.
Whoa, be careful. Every time you push that thing, it costs like $2 plus tax. It's a total ripoff.
Yeah, well, the tickets to the opera cost $65 each, and we missed the show.
65? You told me you won those tickets on a radio show.
Oh, get real, Brock. What radio station gives away opera tickets? K-Lame? I bought them because the opera is far away, and I thought we could talk in the car.
Well, I can't talk when I'm lost, woman.
Well, when can you talk? You never want to talk when you come home from work.
Yeah, because I'm a dentist. I talk all day long. My patients have mouths full of equipment. All they can do is blink and go.
Yeah, well, I'm home all day with our 3-year-old, and passes as good conversation. I'm just trying to tell you, I need some adult entertainment.
You want to rent a dirty movie?
No, that is not the answer to everything. I was talking about the opera.
Oh, face it, Barbara Jean. No straight man in America wants to go to the opera.
All right, you're Mr. Macho. Are you wearing your leopard thong tonight?
Hey, I got that as something fun for us.
Yeah, well, it's not fun. It's gay.
That's it. I don't have to take this anymore.
Hey, everybody, Brock Hart wears the leopard thong!
Now it's not special.
You're right, you know.
Is that God? Do you want me to build something?
No, you pushed the call button. I've been listening the whole time. My name's Hal.
Well, hi, Hal. I'm Barbara Jean.
You sound cute.
Really?
Totally.
Oh.
I'll talk to you. I'm not a dentist. So tell me about yourself.
Well, I was born in a tiny town called Friendly, Texas. My daddy always said that's probably why you're so friendly. Of course, then my older sister, Lori Ann, would always say, well, then she should have been born in annoying Texas. Now, I just told her, well, I guess that means you were born in butt ugly Texas. I didn't really say that. I just thought of that now.
You're funny.
Oh, I think so.
Hey, honey.
Hey, Mom. Did you find a house today?
No, why you ask me that?
Because this morning you said, today's the day I'm gonna find a house.
Well, I lied. Just like I've lied for the last 7 days. Your mama's nothing but a big old red-headed liar.
Well, howdy, partner. Your week is up. What do you got for me?
Okay. First of all, I want you to know that I put a lot of effort into this. I looked at 50 houses, ran comps on all of them, talked to the neighbors, saw their dogs and their cats.
You got nothing, right?
Zilch!
You're telling me out of 50 houses you could make money on any of them?
Nah, not many.
How many?
I don't know. 30? I'm sorry, Van. You're right. I got no stones.
Stones?
Stones, kahunas, brass things. I don't know what's wrong with me. Why do I always look at the glass as half empty?
Well, I don't know if it's too late to call the caterer and cancel your pity party, Mrs. H, but your stoneless condition has not stopped us.
What are you talking about?
I bought a house.
You bought a house without me?
Well, gee, why is that? I had to move fast. There were 15 other offers on it, and I was the only one willing to take it as is.
You bought a house as is?
No. We bought a house as is. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go dig through the garbage for something to eat. Brass ones. Ooh. It's good. Now this little experiment is over.
Van, how could you use our money and buy a house that hasn't been inspected?
Because the monkey doesn't get the cheese unless he swings from the tree.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you snooze, you lose. No risk, no reward. You take a chance, you get to dance. I got a bunch of these.
Nobody buys a house without it being inspected. There's so many things that can go wrong. I mean, did you look at the plumbing? Look for termites? Inspect the foundation?
It's a little hard to check the foundation, Mrs. H. There's a house on top of it. Look, tomorrow we'll go check it out. We'll have it inspected. Maybe it'll be in great shape.
And what if it's not?
Well, that's unfortunate because we own it.
How's everything with you? Did you ever find your garlic press?
It was in with the spatulas.
Told you.
I know, you did. You did. It's like you know me.
Hey.
Gosh. Oh.
Why are you sitting out in the car again, Barbara Jean?
Me?
Yeah.
I was listening to the traffic report.
Oh, how come? You going somewhere?
No. Yeah. Well, I was planning to, but the traffic is terrible. There was this horrible accident on Fair Oaks Avenue.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Huh. Why were you laughing?
Because it was a funny accident.
I see. Yeah, well, if the comedy show's over, why don't you come inside? I made us dinner.
What? You made me dinner?
Well, something fancy. It's just spaghetti and meatballs for us, a little noodle-roni for Henry. Yeah, I thought maybe we could hang out and talk. You know, like you wanted. Barbara Jean, honey, what's the matter?
Nothing, you know, I was just thinking about all those poor people in that hilarious accident. Hal?
Well, finally, what happened before?
Shh. Don't speak, Hal. Just listen. I don't feel right about this. I mean, I know we've only talked a few times by satellite, but I am married, and I feel like I should be sharing with my husband. This isn't right. I'm gonna have to call it off.
Call it off? You're going to throw everything away? Everything we shared? The shortcut to the dry cleaners? The time you locked yourself in the trunk?
Yes. Those were good times. But I want my good times to be with Brock. He doesn't deserve this. He is a good husband and a good father to my child. And when I'm with him, I never need directions to love. He has the roadmap to my heart. Oh, my Lord, are you crying? Don't cry, Hal.
I'm not crying.
Oh, Barbara Jean.
What are you doing in the back seat?
Are you okay? Do I need to call the police?
I'm fine, Hal. It's Brock. Were you spying on me?
Well, I knew something was going on. You spent less time in my car when we were sneaking around on Reba.
Nothing happened.
I know it didn't. Yet. Barbara Jean, I love you. And if it takes a man from outer space to make me realize that I haven't been paying enough attention to you, then so be it.
Oh. Honey, let's go inside.
I'll be right there. Okay, listen up, Hal. You keep your ears off my wife, or else.
Or else what?
Very funny. Open the car door, Hal.
I can't do that, Dave.
It's Brock. Open the door.
So tell me, Dave, do you get along with your neighbors?
Why is this inspection taking so long? The guy probably got attacked by toxic mold that he found under the cracked foundation that covers the portal to hell.
Way to be positive, Ma.
Really? And even if he did find a portal to hell, you have to admit that'd be pretty cool.
I don't know what it is, but I can't shake the feeling that this could be a huge disaster.
You say that about everything.
Remember when I got pregnant at 17? You totally freaked.
Guys, this is very serious. We could be on the verge of taking a huge financial loss on this house.
Or we could be on the verge of making a bunch of money. Why are you only looking at what could go wrong?
Yeah, this could be our lucky day.
Yeah, right.
There you go again. Mrs. H, why is it such an impossibility?
Because luck doesn't happen to everybody. It just happens to the lucky people.
Well, maybe you're a lucky person.
Yeah, obviously.
Yes, it is obvious. It's obvious to us that you're the luckiest person in the world. You're like a 4-leaf clover with red hair.
How do you say that?
Because every time something bad has happened to me, my parents kicking me out of the house, me getting injured in Denver, my wife hitting the sauce. When I get around you, things get better.
Hitting the sauce?
You know what I mean. Mrs. H, I hate that you feel like you're jinxed or something.
Technically, what I was doing was self-medicating, man.
Well, honey, either way, it's glug, glug, glug. Mrs. H, I want to be in business with you because you are lucky. You're blessed. Not to get too flowery, but sunshine comes out of your butt.
I can't help it if I don't feel lucky.
Exactly, just like how someone with a drinking problem can't help.
Cheyenne, would you be a little lamb and go out to the car and get my briefcase?
Right.
Thank you, sweetie. Till death do us part, huh? All right. You want to know how to feel lucky?
Yeah.
Here it is. You just feel lucky.
That's it?
That's it.
I don't know if I can do that, Van.
But if you don't think you can do that, or if you don't want to do that, then you can get out of this deal before we hear the inspector's report.
Okay, all done.
Wait, don't say anything yet. Mrs. H, if you're out, you're out. But if you're in, you have to believe in yourself. Can you do that? Can you believe that you're lucky? Come on, give me a little butt shine.
Okay, I'm in.
All right, yes. So, what's the verdict?
The house is a dump.
Van!
I'm just kidding. Nobody ever likes that joke. The house is great. You're good to go.
Thank you.
Van, you hear that? The house is great. We're good to go. How about those brass things, huh?
Pretty smart to have this done twice, Van.
Twice? What do you mean twice?
I inspected the house last week before Van bought it. It's very smart. You don't want to leave it up to luck, right?
You already had the house inspected.
Oh, yeah, Mrs. H. Not an idiot.
Well, what about that whole lucky thing? This doesn't prove that I'm lucky.
Sure it does. You didn't know the house was fine when you stayed in. That makes you lucky.
You mean you set this whole thing up just to force me to believe in myself?
Yes, because I believe in you.
You're one sweet kid, Van.
Like a big cube of sugar.
So I guess you kind of played me, didn't you?
Oh, like a fiddle.
Well, let me ask you something, Ben. You feel lucky right now?
Well, maybe not so much.
Star, can I help you?
Hello? Who is this?
I'm Chrissy.
Oh, Chrissy. Thank God. I've been locked in my car for hours. Can you get me out?
Sure. Just one question. Are you the guy that gave Hal a hard time?
No?
Liar.
Don't miss the premiere of the new WB series, Related, Wednesday, 9/8 Central on the WB.
Mom, can I ask you a question about the Bible?
Sure, honey.
Can a brother and sister marry?
Jake, what's that got to do with the Bible?
Well, if Adam and Eve were the first people on Earth and they had kids, then who did their kids marry?
Jake, why don't we leave that question for your Sunday school teacher, okay?
Okay. But if she didn't know this week, I don't know why she'd know next week.
Let's have some quiet time, okay?
on and get in the car.
Ooh, are we spicing up our love life?
No. We're going to church.
On a Wednesday night? What is this, Christmas Eve?
Van, you said the only reason you weren't going to church was because of football. Well, there's no game on tonight.
Oh, yes, there is. Classic Sports Channel is showing a rerun of Super Bowl 8. It's like watching an old Super Bowl all over again. Man, I wish I could bet on it.
Who's ready for some God?
No thanks, my God tank is full.
Oh, there's always room for Reverend Yummy Pants.
Mr. H. Good, a man. Explain to them why football is better than church.
Well, I would, Van, but as a matter of fact, I am going to church tonight. Thanks to you. And Wednesdays are endless hot wings at Hooters.
Hey, I had a bunch of women squawking at me. I needed them to get mad at someone else.
Yeah, well, I get that.
Mom, Van is still refusing to go to church. Make him go.
Well, I don't think it's right to force somebody to go if they don't want to go.
Oh, you're wrong, Reba. My daddy used to force my brother to go, and now he's the most God-fearing, church-going person in prison.
I can't believe that you're sticking up for them.
Honey, the Bible teaches us to be tolerant of others.
But that's only for people who think the same way we do.
Well, Van doesn't want to go, and Brock can't go. Holy water burns.
I agree with Reba, even though she's being mean to me.
You're going, Brock. I'm your wife now, not Reba. If you didn't want to be forced to go to church, you should have stayed with her.
Man, I knew that'd come back to haunt me. I'll go get the car.
Look, Van, ever since I accidentally got pregnant, you and I talked about from that moment on, we were going to be good parents. And part of that is going to church.
Just think of it like we're cops, all right? Good parent, bad parent.
Van, do it for Elizabeth.
Oh, please, don't do that to me. You know how I get weak when you bring up that wonderful child?
Do it for that sweet, innocent daughter that you love so much and want to do such a good job parenting.
Okay, fine, I'll go.
Really?
Yes, I'd rather go to church for an hour than listen to you bark at me for the next 3 months.
That is the sweet guy that Elizabeth calls the world's greatest daddy.
Watch your hair.
Daddy's going to church.
Well, praise the Lord for parental guilt.
I gotta tell you, I'm really glad you changed your mind.
Yeah, you're lucky, Van. For every day you don't go to church, God takes a day off of your life.
I think you're thinking about cigarettes. But who knows something?
Yeah, well, I doubt it.
Oh, come on, Van. It's just a couple of hours and you'll be doing a good thing.
Look, I said I'll go. I don't have to be happy about it.
Van, what is it about going to church that's so bad?
You don't want to know.
Yeah, I do.
Well, I don't want to tell you.
Why not?
Because I don't believe in God.
He's just joking.
Is it me? Or is it getting hotter in here?
Van, we need to talk.
I've already said what I have to say.
Good, because when I said we talk, I meant you listen. Look, Van, there's two things you can always believe in. One is God, and the other thing is, if you ever say anything like that again, I will put you in the ground.
I knew it. I knew you wouldn't be able to accept this.
Of course I can't accept this. Van, if you don't believe, why do you watch Davy and Goliath every Saturday morning?
Because it's funny. Especially when he says, "Hachi, Davy."
Stop it. You will not be joking around about this. This is a God-fearing house, so start fearing.
Mrs. H, you cannot tell me how to think. They're my thoughts, and I might not have them often, but I know I'm allowed to have them. We're talking about my soul here, not yours.
Yeah, but your soul lives in my house, and I don't want it to get struck by lightning.
A minute ago, you were all acceptance and tolerance. You're only tolerant if I think the same way you do. You're acting just like Barbara Jean said.
You're comparing me to Barbara Jean? Oh, you are tempting fate, buddy.
Reba, I hope you don't mind, but I was just looking through my Bible for a passage that might help Van, and I think I found it. Van, if you look here at Matthew 12, verse 3, Jesus says unto his disciples,
What is wrong with you boys? Huh? You want to spend eternity in a fiery damnation?
Knock it off!
Streets of gold or lakes of fire, your choice, man.
Barbara Jean, stop it. Not gonna get anybody to believe by hitting them with the Bible.
well, that's how my daddy did it.
Listen, I'm sorry this upsets everyone, but this is how I feel.
Van, what happened to you? You used to believe? You used to pray?
You're right, Mrs. H. I used to pray. I used to pray every day. And then when I found out about my back problems, I prayed 10 times a day. I asked God, please, please, let me play football. And if there is a God, then he sucks at his job.
Okay, that does it. Get in the car.
Is this the part where you're going to put me in the ground?
No, this is the part where you're going to go speak to the minister, and if that doesn't work, then I'm going to put you in the ground. Now get in the car.
It is definitely getting hotter in here.
Get in the car.
Okay, Reba, when we get into the Reverend's office, tell me that my hair looks great. Okay. No, say how smart I am. No. Casually mention that I've memorized the whole Bible.
Oh, Mrs. Hart. Van, Barbara Jean.
Reverend Parks.
I should really make sure she's okay.
Reverend Parks, we have a problem we need you to solve.
The service starts in 10 minutes.
Well, you better work fast. Van doesn't believe in God. Go.
Ah, speed converting. Time me. Okay, Van, first of all, are you here of your own free will and volition?
If volition means a threat of violence, then yes.
You're free to go.
Thank you, Reverend Yummy Pants.
What are you doing? The boy doesn't believe in God.
That's the least of my worries. What does Reverend Yummy Pants mean?
He's lost his way. You got to do something. I've done everything I can think of, and Barbara Jean even hit him.
Barbara Jean? She seems so nice. She sent me a copy of the Thornbirds.
I think Van really does believe, but he's just going through a crisis right now. I think that he's a little bit mad at God because he hadn't been having his prayers answered.
Well, that sounds like a pretty decent reason.
Not having your prayers answered is a bad reason. I'm the queen of unanswered prayers, and you don't see me giving up on the Lord.
You're the queen of unanswered prayers? Oh, this is going to be a big blow to my mother.
Would you stop it? I'm here for guidance.
Oh, you're here for guidance. Now we're talking.
I don't mean for me. I mean for Van. He's the one with the doubts.
Well, it seems to me that the queen of unanswered prayers may have some doubts of her own about God.
Well, I don't. I'm very grateful for everything I have, and I tell God that every day.
Good for you. But there must be a lot that you're unhappy about. Do you tell God that?
Do you have to have a snippy response to everything?
I'm not trying to be flip. It just seems that everybody, at some point or another, would have their faith tested. It's human.
Well, I'm not. I mean, I've never.
Not just a little?
No, and I don't want to talk about it. I'm here to talk about Van.
A lot of times, people come in here to talk about their friends, but they really want to talk about themselves. And if that's you, I'm a really good listener.
All I want to do is help Van.
Fair enough. Mrs. Hart, people who come to church are only helped if they want to be. So if Van wants to talk to someone, please let him know my door is always open. I think that takes care of everything.
So that's it? Goodbye?
That's it.
Thanks for nothing. You know, you're really ticking me off. I don't know if you went to seminary school or just took an improv class down at the comedy club.
And your point is?
Yes, I've had my doubts. Happy? I was a wife and a mother. Then my husband left me for his pregnant assistant. Then my daughter got pregnant too. And then she came and told me that she was going to marry her teenage boyfriend.
I didn't know.
I knew what my life was. And then one day it all vanished. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. And then one day I just stopped.
Why don't you tell Van this?
Because I'm ashamed that I felt that way.
Reba, calm down. God is a big boy. He can handle it when people react normally, when life roughs them up a little bit. But I can't tell Van to believe in him, and neither can you. But you can tell him that you know someone who's felt the same way.
Well, Reverend Yummy Pants. You're beginning to sound a little bit like a minister.
Well, I do impressions.
Can I ask you one more question?
Of course you can.
Can a brother and a sister marry?
I told Jake to ask you that.
I still don't understand. How did Van get a letter from the minister excusing him from church?
God works in mysterious ways, Cheyenne.
Well, you're going to start going after football season ends, right?
Well, let's just see how preseason hockey goes. Bye, Elizabeth.
Jake, come on, let's go to church. Whoa, Jake, a coat. Wow, you look nice.
Just trying to spruce it up a bit.
Yeah? Here, let me help you out with this. You're not taking a Game Boy to church.
I'm supposed to bring it to the church for the blessing of the Game Boys. Do you think I make this stuff up?
It's okay, but you're going to leave it in the car when we get there.
Fine. But I'm playing it in my head.
Hey, Mrs. H.
Yeah, Van.
How did you get that note?
Van, I don't put $20 in the collection plate every Sunday without expecting a few favors.
No, but what I mean is why? Why'd you do it? How come you're not mad at me anymore?
I was never mad at you.
Oh, I guess I assume someone's mad at me when they say they're going to put me in the ground. And I'm sorry I don't believe in God.
Van, I don't think you really mean that. I think you still believe. It's just that you and God aren't talking right now. You guys have a relationship that I desperately really want to have with Barbara Jean.
I guess this feeling is something you can't understand.
Well, that's a bet you'd lose, Van, because I've been there.
Come on. You?
Yeah, even the most devout person has their doubts.
Not Mel Gibson.
Yes, Van, even Mel Gibson. But you know what I learned through all this? I learned that God waits on us. He waited for me when I was mad at him.
Wow. What did you ever do to tick her off?
Reverend Park?
Oh, Barbara Jean, hi. Please, come on in.
Oh, such a gentleman. Well, Reverend, I just wanted to thank you for all your hard work here at the church, so I baked you a pie.
Oh, look at that. You cut out little birds in the crust. What are they, mockingbirds?
Thorn. Thorn birds.
So, what can I do for you today?
Well, Reverend, I wanted to talk to you about a friend.
Okay.
See, this friend is married and would never do anything to betray her husband. She also has this best friend, the former wife of said husband, and she would never do anything to betray her as well. Well, except steal her man, but that was a long time ago. And
Barbara Jean, I too have a story that I would like to share.
Oh.
I have a friend who is a minister.
Really?
And this minister is really interested in one of the members of his congregation.
Really?
But he doesn't know how to go about asking her out. If she came to see him, do you think that would be a good time to ask her?
Okay, you know what? Listen, Mr. Minister, all right? I know when you say friend, you really mean yourself. And just because I shamelessly flirt, which I cannot help because I'm a naturally vivacious and friendly person, does not mean that you can make a pass at me and in the church, for golly's sake.
Barbara Jean.
Oh, no. Your smooth talk is not going to fly, Peaches, okay? All right? This is wrong, church boy. Wrong as wrong can be. Now, I am going to take my pie and my special edition copy of the Thornbirds, and I'm just going to pretend like this conversation never happened. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe it.
Barbara Jean.
What?
I was talking about Reba.
Huh. Of course you were. You have to say that because I'm taken. See you Sunday. Amazing grace, how sweet.
Hey, black people.
Oh, Ruby girl, you so crazy! Yo, Reeves, man! Sup?
Hey, Barbara Jean.
What is going on here?
A miracle. Grandma Ruby finally got in touch with her family, and she was going to meet him at the shelter, but I said, that's silly. There's tons more room at Reba's house.
Barbara Jean, did you do something with your hair?
Yeah. Do you like it? Felicia did it. I won't have to wash my hair for a month.
Something smells great, and I'm hungry. What an awesome convergence of circumstances.
I feel you, V. There's food in the kitchen, know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
I do. Word.
Hello.
Virgie, I don't have enough room here for all these people.
First off, they're called my peeps. And they're only here for dinner, so chill, girlfriend. I love that.
Barbara Jean, you're the whitest person in Texas. Stop talking like that.
Oh, no, she didn't.
Well, everybody make yourself at home. Hey, Brock.
Hey, Reba.
Aren't you going to ask me why I have 20 black people in my living room?
I noticed you had a lot of people. I didn't notice the color of their skin.
There he is. There's my little piece of white chocolate.
Oh, good, Barbara Jean. You did your hair. And just in time for our formal dinner at the club.
That's right. I gotta get my bling bling. Keep it trill, y'all. Late.
Oh, I totally know what you guys must be going through. I have been through some really hard stuff myself. First, I got pregnant in high school. And on top of that, I got myself a drinking problem. But I guess every family has problems like that.
Okay, girls, take that into the other room and make sure that everyone has enough to eat. And keep away from her.
This is so good. What is it?
Jambalaya.
Oh! What? Why would you do that? I love that dog.
Van, the dog's outside in the yard.
Then what dog is this?
We went to the store and bought some food and cooked it.
Oh. Well, it's really good.
So you guys wear the same clothes for 2 weeks?
Yep.
That's awesome. The most I've ever gone is 3 days. That's when I was at my dad's.
You know, Reba, I want to thank you for everything, but we're all going back to the shelter tonight, including Darnell and I.
Oh, are you sure you're going to be okay?
Oh, yeah. Now that my family's back together, we're going to be fine.
Mom, can't they stay?
Well, honey, it'll be a little crowded if everybody stays.
But remember what you said about charity? Even though it's hard on us, we always help those in need.
Did I say that?
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, I did say that. Can't remember to change shirts for 3 days, but you remembered that.
So, can they all stay? Yeah, Grandma, can we?
You know, Jake, honey, your mama's already done enough, and who knows how long this might go on.
That doesn't matter. She does this all the time. She took me in, and I've been here for 4 years.
So, Mom, can they stay? Please, please, please. Please.
Please, with jambalaya on top.
Well, what am I going to say? No? Can I say no? Of course they can.
Yeah, this is going to be great.
Hey, wouldn't it be fun if your family stayed here for 4 years?
Ooh, something smells good.
Hey, no cutting.
What are you talking about?
The line for breakfast forms are right here.
Honey, I don't have time to wait in line.
Oh, yeah. Whitey jumps to the front.
Get over here.
Save my spot.
Look, I'm sorry, but I've been late for work because I couldn't get in the bathroom because there was such a line. And then when I did get in, all the towels were wet, so I couldn't take a shower.
Oh, that's a very sad story. If it only had a dramatic ending like, and then I was pulled off the roof from my submerged home by a helicopter.
I'm not trying to be difficult. It's just that I've been late for work for the last 3 mornings.
Oh, that is a very sad story, Mrs. H. If it only had a dramatic ending like, the next thing I knew, I was floating down Main Street in a laundry basket.
Knock it off, Van.
Oh, there you are, Reba. I bought you a plate. We were running out of sausage. I wanted you to have some.
Oh, man, that's my favorite.
Darnell.
Sorry. You can have it, Mrs. Hart. We're very grateful.
Yeah, well, thanks, Ruby, but I'll just get a bagel on the way to work. Thanks.
Dibs!
Hey!
Shut up, Darnell.
Ruby, this is so delicious. You can practically taste the South and the Cajun influence. What do you call them?
Eggos.
That is so cute. Here we call them waffles.
Okay, guys, if you need me, I'll be at the office. I really got to get going.
Oh, okay. You want me to call you a cab, or are you going to take the bus?
I was thinking about taking my car, but is there a line for it, too?
Yeah, kinda. See, I lent it to Cassandra and Felicia. They have to go downtown and file a claim with the government, pick up a temporary cell phone, and then on the way back, I'm treating them to hair extensions. Mom, it's very important for their self-esteem.
Hey, you should get some.
Shut up, Van. I have gorgeous hair.
Okay, the bus it is. I'm going to be late for work again.
Oh, it's a very sad story. If it only had a dramatic...
Van! I will pull your tongue out.
so gross.
I know. It's like you cooked it.
Man, I need an aspirin. I don't know what it is, but I've got a horrible headache.
Get back! Get down! Look, there's a cat! Barbara Jean, how come I've got a whole house full of people and all you've got is just a yard full of dogs?
Well, I invited Ruby and her family to stay with me, but they all said no. All at once.
You know, Cheyenne, maybe you, me, and the baby should stay over here for a little while.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you know, 'cause living at your house is hell.
It is not.
It is too, Mom. There's way too many people. I can never get to the bathroom. I can never watch what I want on TV, and Van's been snoring.
You think this has been easy on me? They're killing me at Domino's.
Well, I, for one, am disappointed. I think you two should take a page from your mother's book and learn how to be a good person.
I want them gone.
What?
I can't help it. I've got people everywhere in my house, and they're all thanking me. And the whole time I'm thinking to myself, you're welcome. Now get out.
I see. Is it because we're black?
Barbara Jean, you're white. You're the whitest person in Holland. You know, this charity thing is so much harder when you have to live it. I mean, why can't I just write a check and go on about my business?
'Cause you don't have any money, Mom.
Just kick them out of the house, Mrs. H.
I can't do that, not after everything they've been through.
Well, then do something that'll make them want to leave. Play that country music you like so much.
So you want me to kick those poor people out of my house because we're not comfortable? People, are we all really that shallow?
Some of us, yes.
Well, I can't do it. Even though it's going to make us miserable, we're going to help those people and we're going to be happy doing it.
I agree with Reba.
Oh, stick a sock in it, Snoop Dogg.
Don't be a hater, Rebizzle.
Hey, Ruby.
Oh, hey, Reba.
Wow, you forget how big this place is until you see it empty.
I know. Send everybody down to the park so kids can play.
Oh, that's a nice idea.
Nice ain't got nothing to do with it. They were driving me nuts. You know, Reba, ever since that hurricane, all I've heard is noise. Every day, all day, just noise. Do you know what that's like?
Have you met Barbara Jean?
Yeah, that whole new wife hanging around all the time situation. Is that a white thing or are you just crazy?
I guess I'm just crazy.
Well, if you wasn't, you wouldn't have 18 strangers moving in on you. So I thank God that all your screws aren't tight, Reba.
Hey, Ruby, we need to talk.
This is what you miss.
What?
This picture of your family. Now, it might sound crazy, but it's not the house or the furniture, all that big stuff that you miss. It's the pictures. That little old jewelry box that Donnell made me out of tongue depressors. Well, that and my lazy boy recliner.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Jake once made me a pot holder made out of paper towels.
Bet you saved it.
No, it burst into flames.
What you want to talk to me about, Reba?
Ah, nothing, I'm fine.
Reba, you got 18 people living in your house and there's nothing you need to talk to me about?
Okay, I'm not fine. I'm losing my mind. I should be happy doing this. I should have joy in my heart, but I'm miserable.
Of course you are. Girl, if Uncle Tyrone leaves one more wet towel in a ball on the floor, I'm going to slap the black off of myself.
So it's okay that this isn't easy?
Reba. Honey, we had a disaster.
Yeah.
Tends not to be easy. But I got something I need to tell you.
What?
And that's why I sent everybody down to the park. We're leaving.
No, it's not that tough on us. You gotta stay.
Reba, my son called. He's coming tonight. And we're going back to New Orleans. He's going to work for that Habitat for Humanity. We're going to rebuild our city.
So you're going back? It's going to be hard.
Well, it ain't no harder than living with a crazy white family.
You know, the problem with all this is there's no instruction manual.
Really?
No.
Come here, Reba. Read your Bible right there.
I was hungry and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger.
And you invited me in.
Oh, Ruby, I'm gonna miss you. I really am.
I'm gonna miss you too, Reba. Blonde with the braids, not so much.
Here. Here's a picture of your crazy white family to go in your new home.
Well, I'm guessing that your neighbors have noticed the 18 black people down at the park.
Hey, Reba.
Barbara Jean, it's been 3 weeks. When are you going to get rid of those silly cornrows?
Reba, I like how this looks. I like what it says about me. And plus, I can't. I've tried and tried. I think they're stuck. I think I'm going to have to shave my head.
All right. Go out to the garage and get my weed whacker.
Hey, Mom, we got a letter from Ruby.
Oh, read it. Dear Reba, we're back in New Orleans and working with Habitat for Humanity. It's so beautiful seeing hundreds of strangers pitching in and building house after house. You should come down here. It's something to see. Plus, we miss you.
Reba, we should go down there. I would really love to help out.
Oh, Barbara Jean, I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, why not?
I'm going to say this as delicately as I can. She didn't like you.
But if you do come down, please be sure to bring Barbara Jean with you.
See?
I told all these people about her and no one believes me.
I've been spreading the word about Habitat for Humanity together with my friends from Whirlpool. Now we need your help more than ever. Hurricane Katrina has left thousands of people homeless. Habitat is responding with Operation Home Delivery, pre-building parts of homes and shipping them into areas affected by the hurricane. Please join us. Go to whirlpool.com to find out how you can help. We can rebuild one family at a time. Thank you and God bless.
Why do we have to defrost Reba's dinner? I haven't even had my dinner.
Because she called and said she was working late and needed our help. Besides, since she's not here, I can snoop through her junk drawer. That's how our rubber band ball got so big.
Did she say what she's having for dinner?
Chicken. Oh my gosh, Brock, are you blind? Mint chocolate chip, get me a spoon.
Oh, come on! That's a very scary head. You have no idea how much nail polish I wasted on that neck.
You want to know what's scary? These popsicles were in here when we got divorced.
Just bring me the severed head, or as I like to call him, Brock Jr.
Face it, Reba, Halloween is a thing of the past.
I can't give up. Every year the kids get older, they get harder to scare. I gotta try something new.
Well, you could try not scaring them.
Brock, this is a family tradition. My mama scared me, her mama scared her, my great-grandmama scared the whole village. Till they burned her at the stake.
Oh, just let it go, Reba. Come on, the kids are older now.
I can't let this end with me. If I don't get Jake into it this year, the family tradition could die. Come on, guys, help me out. You're the scariest people I know.
I want nothing to do with it. Halloween is evil. Now, I know you're going to make fun of me, but I know what I know. And there is no trick-or-treating in the Bible.
Halloween isn't about evil, it's about fun.
Oh, no, she hands out religious pamphlets instead of Halloween candy. That's why our house has been egged the last 5 years.
2 of those years could have been me.
Well, I would rather have an eggy door and a clean soul than the other way around.
Are you saying I should just let Halloween go?
You know who didn't let it go?
No.
The Druids. And where are they now?
Florida?
Hell. Now, come on, Brock. Let's go put the manger on the lawn for Halloween night.
Man, I'm going to be cleaning egg off the baby Jesus till Thanksgiving.
Oh, hey, everybody. We're just out here.
Hey, Cheyenne, who's this?
Frank. He's
Sponsor.
Yeah.
I'm Brock, Cheyenne's dad.
Hey.
Hi, Frank. I'm Barbara Jean, Cheyenne's dad's second wife.
Hi, Frank. I'm Cheyenne's mom. Come on in.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's nice to meet you. Cheyenne didn't tell me she had such a young-looking mom.
Well, we don't usually talk about it around here, but you can if you like. Come on. Van company!
You got quite a daughter here. She's a delight to have in group. I really can't get enough of her.
Isn't he great?
Oh, sorry.
I'm so glad I got a drinking problem.
Oh, it's Frank. Hey, Frank. What's up, Frank?
Nothing, Van. How you doing, Van?
Real good, Frank. Real good.
Van, be nice.
Oh, what? I'm always nice. Of course I will. Excuse me, Frank, while I greet my wife.
Van!
Oh.
Listen, Van, I hope you don't feel weird about me taking Cheyenne to the party.
Well, I would feel better if you were gay or ugly. Are you gay?
And my girlfriend didn't like these parties either.
Oh, you have a girlfriend?
No, not anymore. We broke up after I got sober. We didn't have anything in common. I guess we just grew apart.
Aw, you're so sensitive.
Are you sure you're not gay?
Hey, it was nice meeting everyone.
Oh, no.
You too.
See you, Cheyenne.
Bye. Bye, Frank. Yeah. Don't ever do that to me again.
Okay.
Man, is there something you want to talk to us about?
No. Why would I want to talk about my wife having an affair? Why is it frozen?
Van, you don't really think Cheyenne's having an affair?
Oh, no way.
Van, Cheyenne is not having an affair.
Did you see the way she acted with him?
Yes, Frank, he's so sweet. He's so sensitive.
Makes me sick.
Van, look, I realize that Frank is flirty and good looking, but I trust Cheyenne.
Oh, well, look where that trust got you, Grandma.
Don't you think I would know if someone was cheating in my house? Is it possible that you're overreacting?
Chill out, man. It's not like they're spending a ton of time together.
They've spent every day this week together.
Yeah, but she comes home right after the meetings, doesn't she?
Her meetings end at 8. She didn't get home till 11:30.
Ew.
You boy.
Van, don't listen to them. I can assure you that Cheyenne would not let anything jeopardize what she has here at home.
Yeah, but Mrs. H, I have a strong feeling about this.
Well, Van, if it's proof that you want, you should hire a private detective. That's what I did when Brock and I were separated.
What?
Oh, yeah. He followed you to work, to the golf course, to that tanning salon you say you don't go to.
Tell you what, though. If there is something going on between them, I'm gonna kill Frank.
She's totally cheating.
Plain as day.
What?
Oh, Reba, this has all the hallmarks of an affair.
Yeah, it happens all the time when someone gets sober. They're hanging around with someone they can trust. She's vulnerable. And did you see that guy?
Oh, I don't know. I trust her. She's a good girl.
I was a good girl.
Crap. I don't know. I trust Cheyenne. It does look a little suspicious. What do you think?
All right, Mom. Ben's walking me to Nick's house.
Yeah, we just have to stop by the store first.
Okay, Van, I don't want you buying him any eggs.
Don't worry, Mrs. H. Apparently some of the boys sprouted some chin hair and they need 12 cans of shaving cream.
Just take him to Nick's.
Hey, Barbara Jean. Hey, Mr. H. Happy Halloween.
Oh, no, it is not.
Where's Henry? Didn't you bring him to trick or treat?
Oh, no, we dropped him off at the church party. Everyone goes dressed as a figure from the Bible. Henry went as Charlton Heston. Hey, I should have brought him over here so he could part your red hair.
So, has Cheyenne left for her party yet? Because I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't let her go.
I don't know. It seems a little extreme. I mean, basically, it's a 12-step meeting in costumes. How much trouble could she get in?
I'm off to my party.
Is that why you want to hire a cleaning lady, Brock?
Cheyenne, don't you think this costume is a little bit, little?
I'm a French maid. It's historically accurate.
Yeah, but I thought you were going to go as a goblin.
Oh, yeah, but then I realized goblins are ugly. I could never pull that off.
Honey, I'm just saying I don't think it's appropriate for you to go to a party dressed like that without your husband.
Well, it's too late because Frank is going as Lord of the Manor. It's like he's my boss. Oh, that's Frank now. Coming, monsieur. Oh, I love Halloween. Don't wait up for me.
Something tells me the Lord of the Manor's getting his pillows fluffed tonight.
Stop it. I told you she's a good girl.
I was a good girl.
Crap.
Hey. Look, Cheyenne dropped this.
What is it?
Pruitt Hotel and Suites.
Pruitt, isn't that pretty sleazy?
Oh, no. What if they got a room? I'll call Joe, the night manager. Hi, Scout.
Look at this. Room 601, can't wait, Frank.
Okay, that's it. I'm going to put a stop to this right now.
Mom! What? Something really bad just happened.
What happened? What?
It's Van. Van and that guy.
What about him?
He saw them together. Van free.
Oh, Lord.
I got to go stop him.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow!
Whoa!
Van!
You gotta hide me.
What in the world?
Frank and I got in a fight. It was bad. I didn't mean to hurt him.
Oh, no.
Where's Cheyenne?
I left her there. She made her choice.
Left her where?
I don't remember. All I saw was red.
Okay, everybody, just calm down.
I gotta get out of here, Mr. H. You still know those guys in Mexico?
Who do you know in Mexico?
Ask your private detective.
Van, you're not going anywhere. Where is my daughter if you did anything to her?
Mom!
Oh, Cheyenne. Cheyenne, okay, all right.
Okay?
Oh, Mom, it was awful. I couldn't see anything. There was blood everywhere.
Van, what did you do with Frank?
He's in a place where he can't destroy any more families.
Van, what did you do to him? The cops are on their way. I heard the sirens.
Police?
Okay, all right, you know what? I know how to buy us some time, all right? I'm going to tamper with the crime scene, and I'll get rid of Van's DNA. Now, don't worry. I watched all of the CSIs.
Barbara Jean,
Tell me where you hid him. If you do not tell me where Frank is, I'm going to tell the cops where you're hiding.
You wanna know where he is?
Yeah.
Fine, I'd put him in the trunk.
You monster!
Van, he could suffocate in there.
I wouldn't worry about that now.
What have you done? Oh, I gotta go help him.
go ahead, yeah.
He got out! Help me! Help me!
Oh, he's dying! Somebody do something! Come on! What are you doing?
Happy Halloween, Mom. You've been Jake.
You know, you could have caught me.
Gotcha. Mom?
Reba?
How dare you?
Uh-oh, here comes the real blood.
You made me feel ridiculous for doing all my Halloween pranks so you could pull this off? And all of you were in it! Lying, scheming, plotting behind my back.
Okay, Reba, just calm down. Come on, it's only a joke.
Just a joke? Are you kidding? I almost had a heart attack! And it was awesome! It was great. You got me and you got me good, man. This is the greatest present a mama could ever get. And I pass the torch on to you. And you were phenomenal. Shine, where'd you find this guy?
Oh, he's an actor. I met him at my meeting. The place is full of them.
It was an honor sharing my craft with two lovely ladies such as yourselves. I'm reminded of a sonnet by the Bard of Avon.
Well, I'm reminded of the door. And checks in the mail, pretty boy. That guy's definitely gay.
I can't believe you guys pulled it off. Everybody did such a good job. Except Barbara Jean, she was a little over the top.
Yeah, well, Barbara Jean.
Oh, boy. You didn't tell her?
Oh, come on. Everyone knows she can't keep a secret.
You mean to tell me that Barbara Jean is out there somewhere searching for a fake crime scene?
Yeah.
This Halloween just gets better and better.
All right, come on now, Van, focus. All right, who fought in the War of 1812?
Soldiers.
Which soldiers?
I'm supposed to know their names?
Van, what countries?
I'm sorry. I have no idea.
Come on, keep your head in the game, son. All right, look. Let's start with an easy one. We'll build up your confidence. In what year was the War of 1812 fought?
Van, come on, you know this one.
Yeah, but it feels like a trick question.
Don't It's not a trick question. It's 1812. 1812. The War of 1812.
Hey, stop yelling at me.
How's it going?
We're in trouble.
No. We're good. We're making real progress, right, Van?
Please, no more questions.
Okay, I think it's time for a new approach. You two, out of here. I'm taking over.
Thanks, Mrs. H, but it's hopeless.
No, it's not hopeless. Let's just figure out where your weaknesses are and start there. Do you have a copy of the test you took? Okay. Alrighty, I see the trouble started early. You spell Van wrong.
Shoot! I knew that one.
Honey, you need to learn how to relax. Take a deep breath and do this. There you go. Now, let's start with the first one you missed. Number 1. Who is John Brown?
Well, some abolitionist. He tried to arm the slaves before the Civil War.
Right. But for who is John Brown, you said C, the godfather of soul.
Stupid.
Easy. Stay calm. Let's try another one. Which president made the Louisiana Purchase?
Thomas Jefferson.
Right again. You've been holding out on me. Van, it's obvious you know this stuff. What happened?
Well, I looked at the questions and I started thinking. If I flunk, I can't play. I won't get into college or get drafted in the NFL. I'll have to get a regular job. Then Cheyenne will think I'm a loser and my baby will have to wear cheap diapers.
I never thought I'd say this, Van, but you've been thinking too much.
I'll get it. It's just my band friend. We're gonna practice.
Okay, honey, but Van needs to study. Can you take your friend up to your room?
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, Kira.
Hi, Brian.
Hello. You're a Brian. Mom. I'm Mrs. Hart. Nice to meet you, Brian.
Hi.
So, you're a tuba player. And now you're a tuba player.
Yes, Mom. Well, this has been nice. Come on, Brian, let's go up to my bedroom.
Bedroom? Hold up. Change of plans. Kira, you and Brian can practice down here, and Van and I will go into the kitchen.
What's the matter? Don't you trust Brian with me?
No.
Awesome.
You ready, son?
I hope so.
Hope. That's not a winning attitude. That's a hoping attitude.
Remember, we want him to stay relaxed.
Right. We're calm. Feeling no pressure. Ready to kick that test. ASS.
I know what that spells.
Come on, I'll drive you to the school.
Bring your plates over.
Thanks, Mrs. H, for everything.
Just remember, you know this stuff. And to get you started out on the right foot, it's VAN.
Have a seat. Mr. Devaney, I just want to let you know the entire football team appreciates you giving Van this makeup test.
Why's that? Is he in the band?
No, he's our best player. Don't you go to games?
I'm afraid I don't care much for ball sports. But I do enjoy a good Civil War reenactment. You ever done that?
Well, one Halloween I dressed up as Mary Todd Lincoln. Does that count? Just relax. Don't be nervous. Nothing to worry about. Whole school's behind you. You're the man.
Okay, I'm the man.
You're the man!
VAN. Now we're cooking.
Somebody's been busy. Looks like you missed a spot.
I was trying to make Brian your famous chocolate chip cookies, but I couldn't find the recipe.
Oh. Here you go.
You said you made them from scratch.
So will you when Brian asks. Speaking of Brian, he's a little haughty, isn't he?
Mom, nobody says hottie anymore. We're just friends. We share a love of the tuba. Oh? Are we talking about the hottie tuba player? Would you two get a life?
Hey, Van back yet?
He should be home soon. He's waiting for the teacher to grade his test.
What happened here?
Kira's in love. I am not. I'm baking cookies for a boy.
Well, I'm not sure I like that. Do we approve of this?
As long as she wears oven mitts, I don't see the harm.
So who is this young man?
Nobody, just a boy from band.
Oh, a band kid. That's fine.
Hey! Hey, honey.
How'd it go?
I got my ASS kicked.
Too bad it wasn't a spelling test.
Want to go to a movie?
No.
You want to fool around?
No.
You want to eat a pizza?
No.
Mom!
Be honest. Would you have married me if I weren't a big football stud?
Honey, I'm pregnant. I had to marry you. Feel better?
You mommed?
He's turning down food. I give up.
Flunking a test is always hard on a marriage.
I blew it.
Man, you flunked a test. So you sit out a game, try it again. It's not the end of the world. Maybe it'll do you good to take a week off.
And do what?
Hey, you're a smart kid. Football is just one option. Not like it's your life.
Yes, it is. That was decided back when I was a 140-pound third grader.
Nonsense. No one's life is decided in the third grade. It's not like you're an Olsen twin. There's got to be something that you like to do in your spare time.
I don't have spare time during football season.
Well, what do you like to do in your spare time after football season?
Get ready for next season.
High school is a time to try new things. There's got to be something else that interests you.
Well, there is this one thing I always sort of wanted to be. But I don't know if I'd be good at it.
Oh, come on. You can do anything you set your mind to.
You really think so?
I really do. So what is it you'd like to be?
A celebrity.
A celebrity? Well, you don't have to decide today.
Yeah, I think we really had something going there.
Yeah, I felt it too.
Hey, check this out.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my loudest note.
You want another cookie?
Sure. These are great.
Hey, guys. Wow, Kira. You look beautiful in that tuba. Doesn't she, Brian?
Yeah.
Are you spying on Kira?
Only when the music stops.
Mom, they're wearing tubas. If they kiss, we'll hear it.
Hey, I took your advice, Mrs. H. I'm not going to let football rule my life. I'm going to be in the school play.
A play?
Yeah, I figure it's a step towards celebrity. And they need another Frontier Scout for the Alamo experience. I get to wear a hat.
That's great, man.
You're gonna be in a play?
Hey, good news. I pulled a few strings and Mr. Devaney has agreed to give you another shot at that test.
Oh, thank you, Daddy. Van was going to be in a play.
Another test?
No. Same test. That way you don't have to learn anything new. You take the test tomorrow morning, you're back in the game Friday night.
Coach, I'm in a play Friday night. I mean, I'm scout number 4. The other scouts are counting on me.
So are the Wildcats.
Okay, maybe I can be in the game next week, but the play only runs this weekend. Although if we're good, we might get to do it for the Kiwanis.
He's really excited about the play.
He's more excited about playing football again, right, buddy?
Well, I made a commitment. I mean, they already measured my head for the hat.
Van, the fellas in the drama guild must have another little friend. Now look, you're not just any high school athlete. You actually have a shot of getting to the pros. I'd hate to see you blow that.
You're right, Coach. I don't want to let you down. All right.
You should be ashamed of yourself. He was trying to tell you something and you weren't even listening.
Oh, come on. He's not quitting football just because he's feeling a little stress.
It's more than just a little stress. He's put so much pressure on himself he can't even spell his own name. And it's an easy name.
Look, pressure's part of the game. He's got to learn to deal with it. Now remember, I was a pretty good high school player myself.
You were also a pretty good student. That's why you're a dentist. Look, he's got to get an education. There's no guarantee he'll ever get into the NFL. Life doesn't always work out the way you thought it would. I always thought I'd be a singer.
But this kid is special. I didn't have a tenth of the talent he has.
Maybe that's why you had so much fun playing football. Because no one expected great things from you. He's 17. He's carrying the weight of a school, a wife, and a baby on his back. It might be time for you to climb down.
A, B, B, D, C. How am I supposed to remember this?
Well, use a memory trick. Make a sentence out of words that start with those letters.
A bad dog craps a bad crap at dog birds.
Good.
Yeah.
So, that play you're going to do you have any lines?
Just one, but it's a big one.
We'd like to hear it.
Really?
Sure.
Well, okay, but I need a moment.
Be nice.
I'm nice.
Captain Martin! Captain Martin! Santa and his regiment was spotted off the west wall.
Is that it?
Well, I'm supposed to be wearing a hat, too.
Oh, sure. Well, with a hat. Yeah.
I felt like I was there.
Listen. If you told him you were going to do the play, well, that's what you should do.
You sure, Coach? What about football?
I'm more interested in what you want to do. Look, when you're ready, football will be there.
Thanks. Hey, be honest. Do you think I should do my line louder or maybe with an accent?
Definitely not louder.
Last cookie. Do you want it?
Yeah, thanks. You're pretty cool.
Thanks. You're cool too.
When you played the clarinet, you used to sit next to Melissa Burke, right?
Yeah, what about her?
Well, I was wondering, would you be able to find out if she likes me?
Sure. I'll ask her. Don't ask me if I have any 8s.
Why, you have any 8s?
Shoot!
Don't ask me if I have any kings.
Do you have any kings?
Go fish. This is way better than Game Boy.
I hate the tuba.
Hey, Kira, wait. Hey, Jake, there's fresh cookies in the kitchen.
You want me to leave, don't you?
Yeah. Want to talk about it?
What's to talk about? He likes stupid Melissa Berg.
Oh, honey.
These things happen, Kira. Boys can be really stupid. There are tons of guys out there. It wasn't until my third boyfriend that I found someone to marry.
Maybe you shouldn't be getting advice from your older sister.
Way ahead of you, Mom.
Honey, you don't have to change yourself to make a boy like you.
Yeah, and no matter what they say, the stereo does not sound better in the back seat.
Cheyenne, we have to do a lot of work before you become a mother. Oh, man, thanks to you, I will always remember the Alamo.
The Alamo. Yeah, it was pretty good, except for that one part.
Hey, Soldier's Trip. I bought it.
Hey, in the spring, I'm trying out for the musical.
Oh, boy. A musical.
Hey.
Hey, hi there.
Oh, man, the game. How bad was it?
Well, I'm not sure you want to know. We won.
Oh, that's great.
So they don't really need me?
I hope you're happy now. The kid's crushed.
This is sweet!
If he's crushed, his acting certainly has improved.
They won without me.
Yeah, 28-20. I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it. I mean, the other guys really stepped up their game.
Wow. Do you know what a relief it is to know that they can win without me? It makes me want to play again.
It does?
Oh, baby. Oh, no.
Come on, let's go upstairs and study for the test.
Okay, but if you get all the answers right, then maybe we can...
I mean, no.
They're going to be exhausted after finals.
Hey, Van. We need to choose between Bradley or Lamaze.
Well, Bradley if it's a boy, but I don't know about Lamaze.
No. I'm talking about childbirth classes. Look at this one. You can actually have a baby underwater.
You know, whales do that.
Is that a slam?
Hey, Reba. Hey, player of the year, huh? Hey, listen, I wrote down a few things you might want to say about your favorite coach.
Great. Now, who's my favorite coach?
Send Jake and Kira down, will you?
Oh, Kira's going to a slumber party. It's just you and Jake tonight.
No Kira? Well, hey, maybe I'll finally win at poker.
You know, it's a shame the Montgomerys won't be there for Van's banquet. Such a big day. His parents should be there. I know he misses them.
Yeah, I guess sometimes it's hard to stop loving people, even when they treat you like crap.
It gets easier with practice.
Hey, Dad!
Hey, cowboy. Listen, BJ's visiting her mom, so it's just us men tonight.
Cool!
Maybe you men can eat something that doesn't come with fries and a toy this time.
Hey, that's not all I feed him.
On Mondays, I have buffalo wings and a Shirley Temple.
That's only during football season.
Excuse me. Is Sue Montgomery in your class?
Are you kidding? She's in every class.
Right. I'll just warm up then. Hello to you, too. Montgomery. What a surprise.
Reba Hart. I didn't know you worked out.
Me? Oh, I've been working out here for years.
Really? 6 months ago, this was a Mexican restaurant.
Ever try lifting those burritos? So, did you hear that Van was named Player of the Year?
My Vanny's Player of the Year?
Yes, he is. And the awards banquet is Saturday night. I know it'd make him really happy if his parents were there.
Oh, I wish I could go. But I'm afraid I can't.
Well, sure you can. You just get in the car and go. People in worse shape than you do it every day.
Reba, we are trying to send Van a message that we do not approve of his marriage.
Oh, he got the message when you threw him out. But he's still your son. Though I don't totally understand it, he misses you.
I miss him too. But I'm afraid his father has made up his mind.
So what's the deal? You two sharing one brain? Your son is Player of the Year. You should be there. What?
If I could be any animal, I believe I'd be an octopus.
Yeah, why?
Well, because then I'd have 8 arms to tickle you with.
That's funny.
I'm glad you think so. Your mom never seemed to care for that one. What's the matter? Aren't you hungry?
You made it wrong.
I believe I know how to make a grilled cheese sandwich.
No, you don't. Call Mom.
Come on, Jake, just try it. Open the hangar, here comes the plane.
Dad, I'm 7.
Okay, well, if you won't eat it, I will. I'm serious. Here I go. I'm almost eating. Chewing's about to begin. I believe I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
Want milk?
Hey, which makes me sound more honored? I'm honored today, or today I'm honored?
Is that the photographer from the Chronicle? Van, how do I look?
Oh, I'm not getting into that rat's nest again.
So how did everything go with you and Jake last night?
Great. We really connect. It's not all about grilled cheese sandwiches, you know. Although I must say, I do make a pretty good one. Say, listen. What do you think his favorite grilled cheese ingredient is?
Well, I don't know, Brock. There's the bread and there's the cheese. Pretty much dead heat. As long as you cut the crust off, he's happy.
Of course. You gotta cut the crust off.
The coach from SMU is glomming all over Van. I think they're going to offer him a scholarship.
Oh, I am so proud of you.
I'm proud of you too, Vanny.
Mom? You're here. I can't believe it.
Well, I wouldn't miss this for anything.
I'm so glad you came.
Oh, honey.
What is she doing here?
Oh, I might have mentioned it the other day when I ran into her.
Where would you run into Van's mom?
At my Pilates class.
Mom, she is not a nice person.
Oh, honey, I know, but she's his mother. There's a strong maternal bond that even years of selfishness and exercise can't undo.
Does Dad know you're here?
He got pretty upset when I told him I was coming, but I laid down the law. I said, Dan, I'm going to the gym.
You go, girl.
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
Yeah, thanks, Mrs. H.
Yeah, thanks, Mrs. H.
I can't say enough how honored I am by this honor. When I think of all the other players you could have honored, I am truly, deeply honored. I also want to say thanks to Coach and Mrs. Hart. But most of all, I want to thank a very special woman in my life. Someone who has always been there for me. My mom.
Is that what I wrote? Can you believe this? Look who's on Van's arm. Is it his trophy wife? No, it's his mother.
So you're not in one picture. Honey, you're about to have a baby, and there's going to be a lot of other pictures that you're not in.
It's not just about the picture. Last night was supposed to be my big night.
I thought it was supposed to be Van's big night.
The point is, she ruined it. I still can't believe that you invited her.
Shine, at least she's making an effort now. I think it's good for Van. I wish they'd spend more time together.
Hello. Mom, next time wish for a pony.
So, what are you doing here?
Well, it was so nice seeing Vanny last night that I thought I'd like to see him off to school.
Well, you're just in time. Have you had breakfast?
Not in 5 years. But look at you, Reba. What a marvel you are busily cooking for your children.
Well, I tried skipping it, but they chew on the furniture.
That delightful small-town humor. It's charming. Really. I'm serious, though. You put your children's lives ahead of your own. And that is impressive.
Thank you.
There's no man in your life. You don't try to look good. It is all about the kids.
Here, Sue, won't you put something in your mouth?
Did you see the picture in the paper?
Oh, yeah. It's true what they say about the camera adding 10 pounds.
Mommy!
Vanny!
Shoot me!
Honey, are you wearing plaid to school? Because, you look so much cuter in solids.
I'll go change.
Van, that's your favorite shirt.
Mom says I look cuter in solids.
My sweet little Kira. Hair so long. So very, very long.
Mom, make it stop.
Alrighty then, it's getting late. Time to go to school. Don't want you to miss the bus. Bye-bye, honey.
Bye, Mom.
Have a good day at school.
Okay,
bye.
This is so quaint.
Bye, Mrs. E.
Bye, darling.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, son. Oh, here we go.
I could have done that.
Okay. What's next?
Well, the door's still open.
I thought I'd just hang out here with you until Van gets home.
In 8 hours.
Sure. What do we do while our children are at school?
Well, today I have to pay the bills, vacuum the stairs, and make 18 name tags for Jake's Cub Scout den.
Oh, that sounds great. I would love to watch you do all that.
Just let me know if you get tired.
I hope you're hungry.
Nope.
What? No, Jake, look. I cut the crust off and everything.
I'll just have milk.
Okay, look, son. I think I know what this is all about. We haven't talked about the divorce, and look, I just want you to know that even though your mother and I aren't together anymore, I will always be your father, and I will always love you. So please, don't be mad at me.
I'm not. Your bread has stuff in it.
That's what's wrong? The 7-grain bread?
It's like eating sand.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Oh.
I'm hungry.
I tell you what, let's forget about grilled cheese. Hey, you like peanut butter and banana, right?
Yeah.
Well, son, this is your lucky day. Because I just happened to make an incredible snack involving peanut butter, banana, and crackers. We'll call it the Dad and Jake Special.
Is that peanut butter chunky?
Yeah?
That's my favorite!
I knew that.
Reba, that dinner looked delicious.
You should have eaten some. It was great. Thanks, Mrs. H.
Oh, thank Kira. She's the one that got the straight A's.
I'll never make that mistake again.
Reba, can I do anything?
I don't know. Can you?
I'll take these over. Look. Reba and I made pie.
Van, have you read the brochures on the birthing classes?
Oh, no, I forgot. I'm sorry.
Van, we need to choose a birthing class before I give birth.
All right, I'll make a decision. Mom, what kind of birthing class should we take?
I didn't ask your mother, I asked you.
And I'll answer you as soon as my mom tells me.
You know what? Maybe you and your mom should have this baby.
Mom, you better choose a class quick.
Oh.
No. You stay here.
Well, I'm glad this dinner's all about me.
Cheyenne? Okay, Lamaze. Or that underwater thing. Man, what is her problem?
I'll give you a little hint. It's your mom. Van, I like your mom.
You like my mom?
Well, I'm glad she's back in your life, but maybe she's a little too much back in your life.
Is this about her tucking me in?
Van, when your mom's around, you're not making any of your own decisions anymore.
Yeah, but that's what's great about it. I don't have to. It's like living at home.
But you're married. You're going to be a father soon. All your responsibilities have changed. They're different now. You can't be your mama's little boy anymore. It's time to cut the apron strings.
She's kind of bugging you, isn't she?
This isn't about me.
Mom, she's measuring Jake for a sailor suit.
Okay, now she's bugging me. Sue?
She's gone.
Coast is clear.
Is she really gone?
Yeah.
What'd you do, drive a stake through her heart?
I did what you told me, Mrs. H. I told her it was time to leave and she left.
Good job, honey.
She said goodbye forever.
Wait a minute. What do you mean forever?
Well, she said goodbye forever, but she'll fold. After 5 or 6 years.
Why is everything so extreme with your family?
Where are you going?
Back to my Pilates class.
No street shoes on the mats.
Soon we have to talk.
I'm not sure what there is to talk about. Van said he wanted me out of the house.
Out of the house doesn't mean out of his life.
Oh, yes, it does. I should have realized he never wanted me there. He wasn't the one who asked me back.
Van wanted you back. Maybe not as a roommate. Look, it wasn't Van who wanted you out, it was me.
What?
You bug me. You're like a really skinny shadow.
How skinny?
Sue, focus.
All right. Okay. Maybe I did overdo it with the happy homemaker thing, but I only did it because I wanted to be a better mom. Like you. You know, I see how you connect with your kids, you know, with the hugs and the muffins and that, and I just wanted a little of that for Vanny and me.
So I think it's great that you want to be a good mom, but can't you do it at your house?
can't cook and clean at my house. I have people for that.
So I'm not a good mom because I'm my kid's maid. Although I can see where you might get that impression. But if you want to connect with Van, just talk to him. Have coffee or bring him down here and bounce on that big ball or something. But be a part of the important moments in his life.
I want to be there. I just don't know how to be there for him without being there all the time.
Well, that's something all mamas have to learn when their kids grow up and leave the house. I only hope that one day I get the opportunity to learn how myself.
I do want to be a part of my son's life. After all, my baby's having a baby.
Mine too.
Oh, dear God. We're both going to be grannies.
You were doing so well.
What?
Your boobs are enormous.
Hey. We brought your baby a little present.
You know, your mom told me what Mrs. Hodge did. Good for you, sweetheart. I'm going to be at that ceremony cheering you on.
Thanks, Daddy.
It's a mobile with Jesus in the center and the 12 apostles spinning around him.
So when is my grandbaby coming? I can't wait for somebody to call me Grampy.
Hey, Grampy.
Well, Dr. Schmidt said that I could have the baby any day. Or I could be 2 weeks late.
I know how awful being late is.
You delivered 3 weeks early.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about something else.
We just want to make sure we can be there with you in the delivery room.
About that. Well, Van and I think that this would be better if we just did this on our own.
Why?
Well, one of our birthing books talked about setting the right mood for the baby to be born.
Yeah, we think it would be easier for us to stay calm and focused if, there wasn't a big crowd in the room.
But I sort of thought since you saw mine, I'd get to see yours.
Well, it's your call. We'll support you whatever you want to do. Come on.
I think you two have made the right decision. We'll be able to concentrate better if it's just the three of us.
Oh, Mom, we meant you too.
Come again?
Mom, we appreciate everything that you've done for us, but, it's time for us to be responsible for this child. That means doing this without my mom.
Cheyenne, come on, get a move on.
I'm coming!
I thought we'd start at Memorial City Mall and make our way through Gallerias 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, I was thinking I might not go.
You don't want to go shopping?
Oh.
You got a temperature?
I thought I might go with some girlfriends instead.
But back to school shopping is a mother-daughter tradition.
But I'm going to be in high school next year. And that means doing stuff without my mom. Oh, that's my girlfriends. Are you mad?
No, I understand. You're getting too big to have your old mom around you every minute.
Thanks. Hi!
Girlfriends?
Who, him? He's just a friend. I don't even like him.
Mom? Are you mad about not being in the delivery room?
No, I understand. You're having a baby. You don't need your old mom around every minute.
Thank you. But you were taking this so much better than we thought.
Yeah, I said you'd cry.
It's no big deal. Why would you want me around? I'm just a mom who's given birth 3 times. But hey, You know what's best. After all, you are 17. Here we are on Cheyenne and Van's graduation day. This is the cake for Cheyenne and Van's graduation day.
This is me gagging on Cheyenne and Van's graduation day.
Watch the attitude. I want everything to be perfect today.
Are you doing all this for them or to worm your way back into the delivery room?
Hey, look at me. I'm Judge Judy.
Oh. Where's Cheyenne?
I'm coming.
There she is, my oldest daughter on the day of her high school graduation. What you doing?
Nothing. I'm just taking a breather.
This isn't exactly how I envisioned this day. You, pregnant and married. Me, divorced and single. But the most important thing is we made it. We plotted a new course, right, Cheyenne?
I'm plotting a new course to the sofa.
Doesn't she look pretty?
Please, I look like a 6-man tent.
I keep telling her she looks great, but she doesn't believe me.
Reba, Cheyenne has changed her outfit 3 times. I keep telling her she looks great, but she doesn't believe me.
Maybe she shouldn't go. Maybe we're pushing her too hard. Maybe it's our dream and not hers.
Reba, it's kindergarten.
But this is where it starts. It's the first step down the long road to independence.
She'll be home in 3 hours. Hey, independence is a good thing. It means you've done your job well. I'm going to go get the car started. See if you can hurry her along.
I don't want to go to school. I'm going to stay here with you.
Cheyenne, honey, I'd like that too. But I have a lot of things to do today.
You want me to go to school?
I'll bet you'll really like it.
But I don't know what to wear.
I think you look beautiful.
Really?
Really. Now your daddy's got the car started. You ready to go?
Mom?
What?
Is that what you're wearing?
I think you look beautiful.
Mom, you always say that.
Yeah, but I always mean it. Oh, don't sit down. I'm making breakfast. It'll be ready by the time you get there.
You coming, honey?
In a sec. I'm just checking to see if I wore shoes. I did.
Oh my God. You're in labor, aren't you?
A little.
Just since this morning. And the contractions are really far apart, so it's gonna be hours before I have this baby.
Are you freaked?
Shouldn't we tell someone? No, Kira, if you tell Van or Mom, then I'm gonna have to go to the hospital and I'm gonna miss graduation.
So? You're having a baby.
Oh, wait, Kira. You cannot tell. I've worked too hard to get to this moment. I can't let Mrs. Hodge win. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. You're gonna tell them.
Not necessarily.
Oh, I get it. Uh-huh. You think if you do this for me, you can hold it over my head to get whatever you want from me. Well, it's not gonna work, because I don't have anything you want.
Those hormones really have you nuts, don't they?
So you aren't gonna tell? Cheyenne, believe it or not, I want to see you walk across that stage, too. Mom's right. You've earned it.
Really?
Just think of it as my graduation gift to you. Thanks.
Hey, wait, you didn't give me a real gift?
Hello, high school graduates.
Wait for this day, and then in a flash, it's here. Our little girl's grown up.
Jake, better get a move on.
Hey, BJ, get a picture of me with the graduates. Come on.
Say Jesus!
Cheese. Okay, let's get this graduation train moving.
Cheyenne, you okay?
It's my fault. I hit her.
You what?
It was an accident. And I started it. I love you, Kira. I love you too, Cheyenne.
Man, I wish I'd have got that on tape. Here we are at graduation on graduation day, waiting for Shine and Band to graduate.
Kill me.
Thank you. I'm Mrs. Hodge, Westchester High School principal, graduating students. When you entered this world 18 years ago, or 20 for some of you delinquents, this was the proud moment your parents looked forward to.
Okay. Dr. Schmidt's going to meet us at the hospital. I got the video camera, your suitcase, and the box of cigars. Let's go.
I'm not going. I've changed my mind.
You're in labor. I don't think you can do that.
I was thinking about something Mama said when I was going off to college.
Should we really be stopping for stories right now? Yes, we should.
Mama said you bring a child into the world, you change their diapers, you nurse them when they're sick, you fight with them when they're teenagers, and when they've finally grown up to become your friend, they leave.
Don't you think by the time graduation rolls around for this little one, he might be ready to let go?
I can't take that chance.
I tell you what, if, after 18 years, we're not fully sick of this child, we'll lock him or her in a closet and never let him leave.
We could use the hall closet.
Fine. Now, can we go have this baby? Come on. Ow! You know, I got a strong hunch it's a boy.
Cheyenne's in labor.
Cheyenne Montgomery.
Ben, this is it.
I know, honey. Go get your diploma. You're causing a backup.
Cheyenne Montgomery.
I'm in labor. We're gonna have this baby.
Oh, my God. We gotta go to the hospital. Dude, would you go get my diploma for me? Come on, here we go.
No, Ben, I want my diploma now. On stage, like everyone else.
You can barely move.
Then you are gonna have to carry me.
By myself?
What is he doing?
Well, he's not lifting with his legs, I can tell you that.
Congratulations, graduate.
We're having a baby!
This is Cheyenne having a baby on Cheyenne and Van's graduation day.
Say Jesus! She's ready to push, so it won't be long. I'll show you all where the waiting room is.
Come on. Hey. She's gonna be all right.
We did it.
What?
They got their diplomas. They're both going to college. Now they're in there having a baby all by themselves. They're becoming adults.
Yeah.
And this is good. It's actually very freeing knowing that they can take care of themselves.
They still need us.
Not as much as they used to. And that's the way it should be. Not being needed just means that we've done our job.
I want my mother! Yes!
Our daughter is so beautiful.
She gets that from her mommy.
Oh my god. I'm a mommy.
I'm a daddy.
You two catch on fast.
Mom, you wanna hold her?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, you go, sugar. Oh, yeah. It's your grandma. What's that? I look too young to be a grandma? Oh, aren't you precious? Yeah.
Hello, xin chào cả nhà. Hôm nay mình sẽ hướng dẫn cả nhà tô màu. Bức tranh ngày hôm nay là một cô gái đang đọc sách này. Hãy cùng tô với mình nha. Chồng sách.